Shalom. I want to start this lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Hakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who have taught us all this truth in the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, I'm Shaquat, and I'm back here with another lesson, Lord willing, and edifying to the hopeful elect. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatham, to you, sincere Akyom, Wawath, and a sincere Shalom to you brothers out there pushing this truth out on the highways and the byways and through the YouTube. Blessings, man. Shalom to you all. Lord willing, this be edifying and exhorting to the hopeful elect. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. You see by the title, Righteous Threesomes. And as we know, ain't no such thing as no goddamn righteous threesome. Alright, that's not a thing. Though Jake is just completely going off, we know that righteous threesomes is not a thing. That's sexual perversion. Alright, so we're going to show you this Jake going on yapping on Instagram. So I like to say fair use. This video will be conducted under Fair Use Copyrights Act of 1976, where all public information will be used for educational purposes such as criticism and research. And please do not take down this video. This video also will not be monetized.
A righteous threesome.
So it's the Jake, pretty much. You see, he's already off. Just look at his dreads. His hair is extremely long, but we're gonna get on him about that in a second. Let's just let this play out. This is his account.
A righteous threesome. If you are an immature Christian, then keep scrolling. We know that God blessed marriage with the gift of polygyny, meaning one man to as many women as he can take care of, as long as he can do Exodus 21:10, take care of her food, her raiment, and duty of marriage, means her conjugal.
Which we're not really fully under that anymore. At this specific point in time, we're not in the time where, because when all hell breaks loose, you're going to have Isaiah 4:1.
Go, right? Means.
In Isaiah 4:1, you're going to have 7 women, which is a completion of women, multiple women to one man of the Lord. You're even going to have a few worldly niggas out there walking around with a couple bitches, so in that day, you're not gonna have to fully take care of a woman's food and things of that sort. Like you said there, we shall wear our own, buy our own bread, eat our own bread, and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name. Alright, to take away our reproach. And that shows you that Isaiah 4:1 also can possibly take place while society is somewhat still intact, barely hanging on. Okay, so you're not gonna have to provide those specifics for them in that day. So it goes to show that in the kingdom, they're all gonna be taken care of. All right, but as for right now, shit. Women be making more money than men, which. This is why we say don't just go out just searching for multiple wives. Now, if you have multiple wives, hey, good for you. If you really desire multiple wives, okay. But don't just be out here. You know what I mean? Don't do all that. All right. So let's just keep it going.
He has to keep sleeping with her. And a good gift that God gave polygynous marriages is righteous threesomes.
Which is bullshit. That don't even sound right. Nigga said righteous wickedness. Me and the brother was just talking about this shit the other week. And then Jake be on some wicked righteous shit. This some nigga, what the fuck you talking about, man? Nigga, what? Nigga said righteous wickedness. Righteous wickedness. That's what you're saying when you're saying some righteous threesome. Nigga, threesomes are wicked, man. You're not supposed to deal with two women at the same exact damn time. That's wicked as hell. Extremely. Just like a woman ain't supposed to deal with two men at the same damn time. She ain't even supposed to deal with two men. All that shit wicked, man. Fucking having an orgy. That's what a threesome is, a fucking orgy. A train and a threesome, both are orgies.
Leviticus says that man shall not lay with mankind as with womankind is an abomination.
Right, that's stated twice throughout the book of Leviticus. Alright, that a man cannot lay with mankind as like unto womankind. Right? And he's gonna try to spin this and say, well, it doesn't say that about women sleeping with women. Because essentially when you have a threesome, you know, not to go too in depth, but a threesome typically consists of one man and two women. Now, if there's two men and one woman, that's not a threesome, that's a train. Alright? Choo-choo. So, a threesome consists of two women, one man. Now, if two women and one man are having a threesome, eventually it's going to get to the point where the women are going to be eyeing each other and eventually doing something to each other. Some gay ass shit. That shit is wicked, man. That shit is extremely wicked.
So we know there's a word for mankind and a word.
And why the hell would you want to have a threesome anyway? I don't even want that. Yeah, I want a bunch of women. Absolutely. But I don't want no damn I don't want to deal with a bunch of women at the same exact time. I don't want to have sex with multiple women at the same exact time. Who the fuck wants to do? Now, what you gonna do? You gonna jump from that woman's box straight into the, like, how does that even work? They all just lay it out there, like, that's weird. Nigga, you just say this is your personal fantasy. Go to your sex parties, go have your orgies, and call it a day. Don't try to put the word of the Lord with this bullshit.
For womankind, and it's separate. Neither shall thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith, neither shall any woman stand before a beast and lie down thereto. It is confusion. God.
Right. This shit's confused. You just got done reading it. So a man having sex with a man is confusion. A man having sex with a beast is confusion. And then it said a woman having sex with a beast is confusion. So do you think a woman laying with a woman is not confusion? Sex wasn't made for that. So all that's confusion, but a woman sleep with a woman is not confusion. This shows you where the fuck we at, man. We here in Babylon the Great. The Great Confusion. When you break it down, it's literally the Great Confusion. This is the place of the Great Confusion.
Never says a woman can't lie down with a woman.
Well, this guy don't read the Bible. You guessed it. This nigga don't read the Bible, man. Now, we're going to pause it here and come back. Now, Jake said the Bible never said women can't sleep with women. Well, let's read it. The point's going to be at 26. We're going to read all this in the NLT up until 26 as well. And we're also going to get it in the Good News translation just to show you Jake is going on. So I want to start here at verse 18. Psalms 1 and 18 in the NLT. But God shows his anger from heaven against all sinful, wicked people who suppress the truth by their wickedness. So whatever's about to come after this is spoken about sinful and wicked people suppressing the truth by way of their wickedness. And this guy is suppressing truth through wickedness, man. And he's clearly a sinful, wicked nigga. Clearly. It says they know the truth about God because he has made it obvious to them forever. And the Lord made it obvious. No man can have sex with men. But the Lord gonna turn around and say a woman can have it with women? That's stupid. It says, forever since the world was created, people have seen the earth and sky through everything the Most High created. Salakia made. They can clearly see his invisible qualities, his eternal power, and divine nature. So they have no excuse for not knowing the Most High. Yes, they knew the Most High, but they wouldn't worship him as the Most High or even give him thanks. And they begin to think of foolish ideas of God, of what God was like. And this guy is clearly, he's thinking of foolish ideas. This is a foolish idea to say that a threesome can be righteous, according to the Bible. When the scripture never says anything about a threesome being good. It never even mentions a threesome in the Bible. But I can assure you that's what they were doing in Sodom and Gomorrah. I can assure you that's what they were doing in ancient Babylon, in ancient Assyria, in ancient Egypt, in ancient Greece, in ancient Rome, and still to this day in modern day Rome. I can assure you those things were taking place. But I could assure you when King Solomon was ruling, when King David was ruling, none of that shit was going on in our kingdom. I can assure you of that. Alright, it says, as a result, their minds became dark and confused. And this dude's mind is full of darkness. It's been polluted by the so-called white man, clearly, but he thinks he's in the know. He thinks he understands the truth. Alright? He's confused. Nigga said righteous wickedness. Think about that. Nigga said righteous wickedness. Righteous wickedness. That don't even make no sense, man. Claiming to be wise. This guy clearly he's claiming to be wise. But guess what? They instead became utter fools. So this dude claiming that he's wise, man. The Bible actually goes into shows threesomes are righteous. Well, you seem like you're wise, right? You would seem to the average person like you're knowledgeable and wise, but to us who have the eyesight, you just a fucking another fool. You another fool, man. Stupid, slow belly. And instead of worshiping the glorious, everlasting, like ever living God, they worshipped idols made to look like mere people and birds and animals and reptiles. So God abandoned them to whatever shameful things their hearts desired. He's abandoned us to that multiple times, you know, because we are very hard-headed and stiff-necked, rebellious people, as it says in Ezekiel the 3rd chapter. As a result, they did vile and degrading things with each other's bodies. As a result, let's read that again. As a result to the Lord leaving Jake to do whatever the fuck Jake wanted to do, we ended up as a nation doing vile and degrading. Vile means disgusting, unclean, sick things and degrading things. Things that devalued us. We began to do vile and degrading things to each other's bodies. A threesome is something that is vile and degrading. A train, something that's vile and degrading. All these things are grouped up in the category of an orgy. This is vile and degrading. It says they traded the truth about the Most High for a lie. So they worshipped and served the things God created instead of the Creator himself, who is worthy of eternal praise. Amen. Here's the point. That is why God abandoned them to their shameful desires. Even the woman turned against the natural way to have sex and instead indulged in sex with each other. Let's read that one more time. Even the woman turned against the natural way to have sex and instead indulged in sex with each other. So Jake is over here speaking about, well, the Bible don't say women can't sleep with women. Well, right here, well, you must have never read this book of Romans chapter 1, because it literally says women turned against the natural way to have sex and instead indulged in sex with each other, which is wickedness, man. That's what this whole thing is talking about, wicked deeds. It says, when the Most High abandoned you and left you to your shameful desires. So that means it is a shame for a woman to sleep with a woman. That's a shame. It means that if you were with the Most High and the Most High never left you, you wouldn't be doing this shit. Showing you the shit is fucking wicked. How do we know? Well, it's also lumped into the same category as men dealing with men. All of it's homosexuality. Homo means you're dealing with the same sex, whether you're a man dealing with a man or a woman dealing with a woman. You're a homo. It's the opposite of hetero. So this women having sex with women is lumped in the same category as, oh, you guessed it, and the men, instead of having normal sexual relations with women, burned with lust for each other. Men did shameful things with other men, and as a result of this sin, they suffer within themselves the penalty they deserved. You understand? So all this is wickedness, man. So a woman sleeping and having sex with another woman is fucking wicked, Jake. It says, since they thought it foolish to acknowledge the Most High, he abandoned them to their foolish thinking and let them do things that should never be done. And a woman having sex with another woman should never the fuck ever be done. Their lives became full of every kind of wickedness: sin, greed, hate, envy, murder, quarreling, deception, malicious behavior, and gossip. They are backstabbers, haters of God, insolent, proud, and boastful. They invent new ways of sinning. And yo, niggas just invent new ways of sinning. Nigga just invented a new way of sinning. This is a righteous threesome. You could have a righteous threesome. Nigga, just go be a weirdo and do that shit. Don't invite the Lord to this shit. Alright, go be a weirdo on your own. Trying to say that it's righteous to do it so you can feel less bad about doing some wicked shit. No, nigga, just go do that shit on your own, man. It's not good enough that the Lord gave us polygyny. The nigga want to say, oh, we can have sex with multiple women at the same damn time, too. Fuck no, nigga. You're on bullshit. Go do that shit by yourself. They invent new ways of sinning, and they disobey their parents. They refuse to understand, break their promises, are heartless, and have no mercy. They know God's justice requires that those who do these things deserve to die, yet they do them anyway. Worse yet, they encourage others to do them too, and you're encouraging others to do this bullshit. Nigga, I know you know this shit ain't righteous, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, man. When you go to the GNT, Romans 1:26 in the GNT, it says, because they do this, God has given them over to shameful passions. And this is a shameful passion. Even the women pervert the natural use of their sex by unnatural acts. You cannot make this shit up. You cannot. So that is wickedness, man. This place worse than Sodom. So there you go. This is a very extremely wicked act. Jake is through, man. Jake is out here through. What's the natural way to have sex? What was sex created for? Let's show you in the book of Genesis before we go back to this video. 7. So Elohim created man in his own image. In the image of Elohim created he him. Male and female created he them. And God blessed them and said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. So sex was invented for reproduction's sake, to be fruitful and multiply. That's why the Lord created sex. He just so happened to bless us with just even better blessing about sex, and include the sense, a good sensation, man, a good feeling, to make it feel good. The Lord didn't have to make sex feel good. He could have just had it for his purpose, reproduction. But he made it for reproduction and because it feel good. But Jake want to pervert that. It says two women at the same time. It's righteous. Right now, according to the Bible, it's righteous. That don't even sound right. The fact you gotta put righteous on top of the wickedness shows you the shit wicked, nigga. You ain't gotta say righteous polygyny. Nigga, polygyny is righteous. So you ain't gotta say righteous polygyny. Nigga, it's righteous. But you gotta say righteous threesomes. That's how you know that shit wicked, nigga. You gotta put righteous in front of it, then that shit is fucking wicked. Ain't nobody walking around this motherfucker talking about what you call it? Righteous adultery. Nigga, this shit wicked. Just putting righteousness on shit. It's through, man. So sex was created. When you go into the etymology of the word sex, sex in the etymology, it means to divide or cut. Now, when else do you divide and cut? When you go to Genesis 15 and 17 and link that with Jeremiah 34 and 18, you cut when doing a covenant. You cut the calf in twain, you walk between it. And that's how you know, that's how you truly immerse yourself in that covenant. And you're acknowledging that if you fuck up, the blood is going to be on you. So when you cut, that's a covenant. So sex literally means a covenant, because that's what a cut is. Covenant means to cut. When you cut something, covenant means to cut, and sex means to cut. So sex is a covenant. Just like what? Marriage is a covenant. Well, that's why what? Sex is marriage. When you have sex, that's a marriage. That's why, as the dude gonna say in the video, when you go to Matthew, the 9th chapter, or the 19th chapter, verse 5 through 6, when you go to Genesis chapter 3, it says, man will leave his father and mother and cling to his wife. And cling to his wife, and they're going to be one flesh. That's because they're going to become one in marriage. And marriage is what? Sex. And when you're having sex, you're literally cutting. You're cutting. Your rod is the knife. Her quiver is the calf, is the animal you're sacrificing. You're cutting into her, especially when she's a virgin, especially if it's the first time she's getting popped. You cutting that hymen, man. That's why there's blood her first few times sometimes. You know? So there you go. So let me see. So let's see what else Jake got to say, because at this point, the nigga's been cut. At this point. Let's see what else he got to say. That is ass.
And in Matthew 19, Jesus makes it clear.
Bear with me. Hold on.
The word for mankind and the word for womankind, and it's separate. Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith, neither shall any woman stand before a beast and lie down thereto. It is confusion. God never says a woman can't lie down with a woman. And in Matthew 19, Jesus makes it clear that a marriage in God's eyes is between a male and a female. So though
if you know that,
women are laying together, it's not considered marriage in God's eyes.
Exactly. So if women laying together ain't considered marriage in the Most High's eyes, why the fuck would they do it? That goes back to Romans 1. This shit is unnatural. Marriage is sex. The word marriage means to be joined together. Meaning when you get a relationship with a woman, you're joined together. Hell, you can even say you're married to a brother because you're joined together. All the word means is to be joined together. Hell, we're married to Yahweh Shai. We're married to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai because we're joined to them. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai didn't have sex with us though, but we're joined to them. As men, we're their men. We're their women. You know? So you can say you're married to anybody. It just means you're joined together. But when you get into the nitty gritty of marriage between a man and a woman, what has to happen is sex. Like when everything is going in its right order, you have the father make a deal over his daughter with another man's with another man and his son. So their houses can be joined together. You have the marriage ceremony with the two families, or you don't. But even then, if you do have the marriage ceremony with the two families, at the marriage ceremony, the husband and the wife, they go into the marriage chamber, and what they do, they consummate the marriage. And how do you consummate the marriage? They fuck, and then he gets the token of her virginity because they do it on a white sheet, and there's blood on it. It's proving her virginity, proving her purity. Alright, so yeah, so what's I gonna say? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Let me just keep playing.
A righteous threesome.
Oh, I started it over.
God never says a woman can't lie down with a woman. And in Matthew 19, Jesus makes it clear that a marriage in God's eyes is between a male and a female. So though women are laying together, it's not considered marriage in God's eyes.
Because it's considered wicked, nigga.
Unless they have a male taking care of them doing Exodus 21:10.
Like, niggas are just making shit up. So if a woman lay with a woman, it's not considered marriage unless they have a male taking care of them. Exodus 21:10. Bro, nigga, you're just making shit up at this point. None of what you just said made sense, man. If it's... Oh my goodness gracious, man. Jake is through, man. None of what this nigga just said made sense, man. If somebody can make out what the fuck he just said, please relay it to me in the comments.
And in that, those women are married to that man, not women married to women.
Yeah, because a woman can't marry a woman, dickhead. Women don't have dicks. So they can't marry each other. Bitch. So you've literally proven yourself wrong, you dumb nigga.
I used to think it was a sin for a woman to lay down with a woman. However, God was clear in his commandments, and at the end of the Torah, he puts, "Ye shall not add unto the word which..."
And nigga, that's what you're doing. He put in the commandment, "Ye shall not add unto the word." And nigga, you were adding. Bitch. You're adding to the word. Hypocrite ass nigga. That's why Yahweh Shai got on you stupid ass niggas in Matthew the 23rd chapter. You fucking hypocrites, man. This is why the Lord got on your ass. This is exactly what the fuck you doing. And you shall not add into the word. Well, nigga, you added. So guess what? The Lord gonna add the plagues of this book to your stupid ass, motherfucker. He gonna add plagues to your dumb ass, man. Like he said in Revelation 22. Through, man.
I command you, neither shall ye diminish aught from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you. So, saying that a woman laying down with a woman is a sin is adding to the command.
What, nigga? It's in Romans 1. We just brought it out. Romans 1:26. Go read that shit yourself, bitch. Matter of fact, I think I commented that shit. Bitch ass nigga. Don't be commenting like that on people's posts, but nigga, I did it. I said you shouldn't be teaching, and I put Romans 1:26. This nigga through, man. He seen that comment with his fucking bitch ass. And the nigga gonna ignore it. Just like what Romans 1 went into. They know the words of the Lord, they get it. They acknowledge, they know the Lord, and they just ignore it. They say fuck it. Nigga is through, man.
And adding to the commandments is actually a sin. But you know what is a sin? A woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God. So all those women have to be feminine women, according to the Bible. For undeniable proof that a Christian man can have more than one wife, go to the link in my bio, scroll down till you see books, and get this book, Many Wives, One Covenant by Michael Chin.
So, you can get on a woman about wearing a fucking pair of pants, bitch nigga. But you ain't gonna get on a bitch about being a fag? How the fuck that makes sense? I'd rather my woman wear pants than be a faggot. The fuck is wrong with your dumb ass? The fuck is wrong with Jake? Through, man. Wicked ass nigga, man. And then you want to accuse people of sinning. Well, nigga, let's take you on a road trip, you bitch, you. Let's go over here to 1 Corinthians, you fucking bitch. I'm gonna go to first. Hey, if you don't like my language, nigga, you a fucking bitch too. How about that? Let's go over here to 1 Corinthians chapter 11. And we'll go, let me see where I want to go. Where is that? In verse 14, doth not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him? But if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her. For her hair is given for her for a covering. So, but if any man seem to be contentious, we have no such custom, neither the churches of the Most High. So this ain't a part of our custom for a man to have long hair. Yeah, your bitch ass got it. You ain't in no fucking right. You ain't in no place, no standing to get the saying what's a sin and what's not a sin. And your ass is going off. You ain't in no standing to judge nobody. Look at your ass, man. Through. What did the Lord tell us in Jeremiah the 10th chapter? Hear ye the word which Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people, which are the heathens, are vain. For one cutteth the tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. And I'm going to pause it there. The heathen's customs are vain. We are not to learn the way of the heathen. Yet, when I look on top of your head, you have dreadlocks. The correct way to name them, they are Shiva Jatas, which originated from the land of Shiva, which is an Elamite land, to worship the goddess, the Elamite goddess Shiva, which all that goddess shit goes back to Ashtoreth, or as you want to say, Ishtar. All of them go back to that bitch ass hoe. So you're going off. You got long hair and you have heathen dreads. Shiva Jatas. You are through, nigga. And ain't no fucking etho in that motherfucker, bitch. Whatever y'all call that dumbass shit. That say y'all got a connection with the unit. Get the fuck out of here, man. Salakia. Jake get you going, and I already ain't got no voice. So anyway, I think that's it. Yeah, I do hope and pray that this is edifying to the elect. There is no such thing as no goddamn righteous threesomes. All right, that shit wicked. Ain't no righteous wicked. Righteous wickedness. No, nigga, that shit ain't it. Try again, bitch. Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to close by giving all praise, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, HaKadosh, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salakia. Hold on. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, taught us all this truth in the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. And until next time, Abba Babal, Kwam Yasharala, Gadol Labatim, Lababal, Hakadol, Yahweh Mahar, Wahabathum. And until next time, I would like to say unto you all, Shabbat Shalom.